wait to see if the Lakers can make a championship move. Basically, everything is dependent on what Joe and Kevin Durant, what conclusion they come to. Because if Kevin Durant says, I'm willing to stay, but you've got to move Kyrie, and then now all of a sudden I'm trying to facilitate maybe 2 or 3 teams trades because I know Kevin Durant does not want to play with Russell Westbrook. But I need to move Kyrie because if Kevin Durant says I'm willing to stay in Brooklyn, but I need him gone, Kyrie Irving's going to be gone. And from all indications, basically there's only really one team that really wanted Kyrie, and that was the Lakers. So how do you get the Lakers and someone else involved to take Russ? And so KD is happy. Kyrie goes to the Lakers. I think he'll be okay. Yeah, he'd like to stay in Brooklyn, but he knows if Kevin Durant says he doesn't want him in Brooklyn, that's not going to happen. So I think LeBron is just holding on to see, okay, let me see the moves that they make, and that will let me know whether or not I want to be a part of this longer than after this season. I believe, obviously he's going to stay. He's on the contract for this season, but I do believe LeBron James is holding out, Skip, because that's what he normally does. The only leverage that he really has, Skip, is that when it comes up, if y'all not making moves, I'm going to leave. Did that the first time in Cleveland. He did that in Miami. He saw they couldn't make any more moves. He went back to Cleveland. Didn't like the direction it was going in. He came to L.A. He brought him a championship. Okay, let me see what type of moves, Rob, Jeannie, you guys, let me see what you can do in order, because it's all about championship for me. I don't play for anything else. I don't play for division titles. I don't play for scoring titles. All that's nice.
There is this Kareem scoring title.
Well, yeah, hey, but if you think about it, Skip, everything that LeBron done, yeah, he's going to pass that record, but it's been in pursuit of championships. I don't think anybody thought LeBron James, they thought this record was unapproachable because you got to play for such a long time at such an extremely high level. And he's been able to do that, all the while still chasing, trying to win championships. I don't think anybody thought that LeBron James just say, you know what, hey, forget championships, I just want to get the scoring title. Nah, you don't put the kind of work and effort in that he's put in without trying to capture it. Yeah, Skip, hey, I'm going in that direction. I might as well enjoy the view while I'm headed in that direction. Enjoying the view meaning MVPs, All-Star games, All-NBA, championships, also on the way to winning the scoring title. So for me, Skip, I believe this is the only play that he can do to make sure the Lakers are doing everything they possibly can to make sure they put him and this team in position to contend for a title. Nothing else matters at this point. Once you become successful, like Tom's like, Skip, it doesn't matter about anything else. I'm trying to win a championship.
Absolutely.
And so that's what the greats, once you've tasted that nectar, nah, nothing else matters. And I believe that's where LeBron is in his life. At 20 years, you've done all that. You won MVPs. Yeah, I'm going to pass Kareem, but sure it'd be nice to pass him in a season in which we ended up winning the title, which I can see happening if we get old Kyrie.
Get old Kyrie. I thought you were down on Kyrie. You said he was a train wreck. Can't trust him.
You can't, but for whatever reason, LeBron was able to keep him. Was able to keep him on the track
for a little while.
Yeah, we keep him on the track, and then he got too big for himself, and then
he did.
We had to dismiss him.
Okay, I think he dismissed himself. Okay, so all I hear from the man across the table, the man I refer to as Shannon Sharpe, is moves, moves, moves. LeBron is waiting to see what moves the Lakers make.
Yes.
What can you do for me, Lakers, to help me win championship?
Yeah.
At least one more.
Yeah.
I'm here to suggest once more, there's one move that LeBron could make that could maximize his ability to win one more championship. And this move is so obvious that it just drives me nuts every time I think about it because I cannot fathom why LeBron won't do this move. This move is to go to the Lakers today. You could do it today. You are now eligible for an extension and say, hey, I don't need it. It's almost this extension is the max will be 2 years. It's almost 100.
97.
97. So let's call it $50 million a year. It's what Aaron Rodgers makes. Okay. What if you went to the Lakers today and you said, hey, let's redo this right here, right now, and I will take $25 million and $25 million for the next 2 years. I'll take about half of what I should get to allow you more room to roam salary cap-wise to maximize my ability to win. My 2 glaring examples for you, you just mentioned number 1 was Tom Brady. He's done this for years.
Yeah.
For years. I just looked back this morning. starting in 2015, obviously still in New England, he took $13 million. Well, it was laughably low. And then 2016, 14.3, 2017, only 15, 2018, 15, 2019. Now we're starting to get toward Tampa, but 23, then 28. Last year it was 39 million, which is pretty good. This year he's scheduled to make 30 million. But I'm saying, Pro Football Focus graded him as the #1 quarterback in the league last year. Aaron makes 50 a year on average, and Tom's scheduled this year to make 30 million. Mm-hmm. So he's taking effectively 20 million less than market value. And I don't care how old he is. Can he still do it at that? Yes, he proved he could do it at that level. Okay, so my point is, let's do basketball. Let's do my guy, the great Tim Duncan. Look what he did down the stretch of his career.
Yeah, he did.
Okay, 2013, he took 9.6 million. That was year 16 for him. He was 36 years of age. He started much later because he stayed all 4 years. Okay, so, but it was year 16. Then 2013 was the Ray Allen shot year. They almost won it, should have won it. 2014, they did win it. He took 10.4 million. 2015, 10.4 million. 2016, his last year, he took $6 million. That was his year 19 year. $6 million. LeBron just finished his year 19 year, and he made $41.2 million.
Well, Tim Duncan wasn't playing like LeBron. But let me ask you a question.
All right, that's fair. And I give you that, even though there are some flaws in LeBron's game, and Tim just on stature, presence, leadership, he helped. He was still Tim Duncan in many ways, except for stats.
So if I take less money and do all this, so what's Rob Pelinka's job? So what is everybody in the front office? If I'm doing your job,
okay, well at least you give him the ability to fail more successfully.
You're not finna fail with my money. Okay. You know, everybody say, hey, Sharpe, let me get. No. We're not finna fail. What skin do you got in the game? I want to fail with your money. You're not finna fail with my money. So LeBron James is like, hold on. He told you, Skip, once he left in that article, when he says, I'm coming home, he says, I'm never playing again for less than the max. He made that abundantly clear.
Okay, I got it. But his rationale is always, I have to do it for the rank and file. Yep. I can't. I have to uphold my responsibility, make the max money I can make so that nobody else can get shortchanged, because no GM can go or owner can go to another player and say, well, LeBron took less.
Right.
Well, Tim Duncan took less. Brady's taken way less. It's for you. It's not for the rank and file. It's your legacy. In the end, nobody's going to care about the rank and file players making $7-8 million. They're only going to care that you're 4 and 6 in the finals, and it would look a little better, if not a lot better, if you wound up 5 and 6 in the finals.
But here's the thing. And what everybody does is what you just did. All these NFL owners try to convince these other quarterbacks, do this because Tom did it. Everybody would try to convince them, do this because LeBron did it. And it's like, no, because the owners want to keep salaries, but they never go to I guarantee you, Roger Goodell did not go to Shanks and you know what, I'm going to charge y'all less. They went and got more. See, organizations always want more while asking the workers to take less. Hell no, I'm not taking less.
Okay, I get you in the big picture, but the little picture right now is a big picture for LeBron James. It's all about him. He has to be selfish here. And the last time I read about this, he's worth $1 billion.
That's right.
$1 billion.
Guess what? The one thing I know about billionaires, they didn't become billionaires by giving money away.
They did not. Okay, but are you going to cut off nose to spite face?
But Skip, here's the thing. LeBron James could be 5 and 6. LeBron James could be 6 and 6. And it will not change the perception of a lot of people of LeBron James. So I might as well go ahead and make this money, because if I can't change your perception, at least I can change the numbers in my bank account. So for me, if I'm LeBron, I'm not taking less. That's Rob's job, is to figure out the cap. I'm not a capologist.
Okay, but you chose to work for Rob Pelinka.
I did.
Okay, and
not at a discounted price, though.
Okay, but you invested in him because you believed he was pretty good, if not very good, at his job.
Well, I thought it was Magic. I signed with Magic, and I thought Magic was going to be in that role.
You can make that case, but Rob was there also.
Yeah.
And it's Jeannie, and it's the whole...
Well, who did I meet with? It was me and Magic.
Magic met with you. He knocked on your door.
Right. At 12:01.
Okay, and where is he now? He's not with the Lakers.
I think he's in Capri.
Okay.
He is.
But it actually hurts me to think about LeBron saying, I want my $50 million.
Want it.
Because
Need it.
It's wrong. And we just watched James Harden in Philadelphia, and I know the deal is under scrutiny by the NBA.
Did James Harden play as well as LeBron last year?
He did not.
Okay.
And that's why he looked in the mirror and said, you know what? I got how many rings does James have? Zero, like Russ.
Right.
0 rings. And James said, well, I'm going to take a lot less. Maybe I'll play it out,
right.
and it's just really a lot less for 1 year, and maybe I can hit the market next
right.
year and be James Harden again. I doubt that seriously. You doubt that. Mm-hmm. But at least he waved an olive branch to the Sixers fans. You don't think that would help re-ingratiate James Harden with the Sixers fans? Because they are all thinking he took a lot less money to enhance our chances to win next year.
Well, he decreased your chances with his play last year of advancing and playing in the NBA Finals.
Well,
so
sure
that was his choice. He didn't have to do that. All I'm saying is this. LeBron is not going to take less money. He's going to see what the Lakers do. If they don't do anything, he'll reevaluate the situation next year. The contract's not going anywhere. He's still LeBron. He's still going to be able to get a max contract, even if he doesn't sign it this year. He'll get a max contract elsewhere. It might not be a max of what he could have got with the Lakers, but he'll get a max contract. He's still LeBron. He's still playing at a very extremely high level. But I'm not taking less money to make Rob's job easier.
Should LeBron look in the mirror a la James Harden and say, last year I had a really good year, but looking in the mirror, I took the 15th most three-point shots in the league, and I ranked 93rd in three-point shooting percentage. And I took the 15th most free throws in the league, and I ranked 84th in free throw make percentage. Well, those are horrifying stats, right?
So that's why they were 33 and 49?
I think that contributed to it.
Okay.
And I don't think he closed one good game last year. I thought he had 15 chances and didn't close one of them.
I think he closed. As Golden State did he close. As Cleveland did he close. As Washington did he close. They closed. Toronto. There are a lot of games he did close. Don't do that, Skip.
I don't remember any.
I know you don't. You don't want to.
A bunch of them. I remember against Sacramento at home. Sacramento, he missed 2 walk-off shots at the end of regulation, the end of first overtime, and they ended up losing in 2 overtimes.
They lost.
Okay.
He didn't play well down the stretch.
Okay.
I give you that.
But there's some flaws that got camouflaged.
But that
here.
wasn't because he was making the. So in other words, you're trying to make it seem like because he was making the max, that's why he wasn't able to close. So what happens? Let me say, if he takes less money. Does that mean he's going to make those shots?
Okay, but like James Harden took less, and they were able to go right out and get P.J. Tucker. I love P.J. Tucker. I think he's a cog in a championship system a la Milwaukee. We've seen him before. And it didn't quite work with Miami, but it was close, man. Okay. It came close, right?
Right.
Well, you don't think P.J. Tucker will make Philadelphia better?
Yeah, I hope he does make Philly better.
Would you like to see P.J. Tucker on the Lakers? I would.
I would like to see Kyrie on the Lakers.
Okay.
Give me Kyrie and I got you a championship.
All right. Well, you sure you can fit him under the salary cap?
Once we get rid of Russ, we absolutely could.
I don't think you can get rid of Russ.
We're going to get rid of him. Watch.
Okay. Well, what if LeBron said, I'll take $5 million next year? What if you went Tim Duncan?
No.
I'll take $6 million next year.
No. LeBron's not doing that.
Is there any law against that?
The one thing I do know about LeBron, he loved the money.
Okay. Well, what do you love more, money or championships?
I can get both of them.
So there are equal loves for you?
Yeah.
Well, then you got a problem.
No, it ain't.
Huh?
No. I can get both of them. Why I gotta love one? Why do I got to love one more than the other?
Because that guy who went 6-0 in the finals up in Chicago, trust me, he loved championships way more than he loved money.
No. You can't spend half the. Did you see that the golf course he got built, the Grove? How you think he built that? You see Jordan Brand?
It's got to be the shoes.
Yeah, exactly.
As Spike Lee once said.
So
Morris Blackman.
No, LeBron not giving no money back. Bron, don't you get no money back?
Why not?
Cause who gives money back?
Well, you're actually paying for the ability to win a championship.
No,
you're not giving it back. You're paying it forward.
It doesn't guarantee it.
This makes no sense.
It makes plenty of sense to me.
Really?
There are people going to jail right now, Skip, for receiving money that didn't belong to them. The government made a mistake.
Oh, so now this is a criminal.
Yeah, you talking about give money back? Who does that?
LeBron.
Let me ask you a question. The government sent you a check for $5 million. You gonna deposit it?
It's a bad.
You gonna put it? You gonna give it back?
Okay. Well,
let me ask you a question. You find $5 million. You driving home.
My ability to win a championship.
You driving home. You look side the road. Say, man, look at that duffel bag. Somebody left a laundry bag. Let me go get that.
Okay.
And it's $5 million in cash. You gonna give it back?
Okay. If you give me an either or we crush the ratings. We become the greatest show in the history of shows. If that's my choice,
Yeah.
I'll take the show over the money.
Yeah, but
Okay.
hold on. But there's no guarantee that LeBron playing for $5 million, $10 million versus the $48 million. There's no guarantee that a championship comes along with that. Yeah, if you told LeBron that, he probably would do that. But there are no guarantees.
Well, there's no guarantee, but you have to give your GM or your front office a better chance.
I gave him my services. Okay. That's the chance. So let me ask you a question.
You just went 33-49 and missed the play-in tournament.
You got a championship. Did I not bring you a championship?
Yeah.
Okay, I delivered that.
It was a bubble-icious.
Yeah, well, I like that.
It's got a big old asterisk beside it.
I love bubble-icious.
Do you?
As a matter of fact, I choose Freedom myself.
Really?
I can't mess up.
Okay. All right.
But anyway, Skip Bayless, did you get a championship?
What?
If LeBron James come, he gonna leave something nice, shiny on your coffee table. That's all I'm saying. If LeBron James come to your organization, when he leaves, he'll leave something really nice on your coffee table.
You're speaking in the past tense. Past tense. It happened 2 years ago, right?
But he did that.
Okay, he did that, and he needs another one, according to you. That's what you keep telling me.
He might go to Cleveland and get them another one.
Really?
And then what would you say if he did that?
I would say, how many cases of Diet Dew would you like to bet against that?
I don't bet nothing on. I don't bet nothing against LeBron.
Why?
No sirree.
Okay, well then let's do the bet. I will bet you 100 cases of Diet Mountain Dew that LeBron doesn't go to Cleveland and win a championship.
He might stay in L.A. and win another
100 cases. Well, you just said Cleveland.
I'm just saying wherever he
Wait,
goes.
I'm going to make it 1,000. 1,000 cases.
Whenever he goes.
By the way, you owe me $1 billion. So.
Have you ever seen LeBron go somewhere and not leave a championship?
Yeah. He went to Cleveland right out of high school.
And, really? Like you tell me, Kawhi was 20 years old. You can't put a 20-year-old on the free throw line. This man got to Cleveland at 18.
Well, I was 18 at the free throw line in 2013. I think he was 17.
Kawhi has been, no, first of all, Kawhi was like 22.
He didn't
21.
Kawhi didn't even go to college.
Yeah, stop it. You ought to be ashamed of yourself.
1,000 cases, gentlemen. Woo.
He's trying to get over here.
This morning is getting expensive.
That's
Y'all
okay.
are balling out. I love it.
10,000
All right.
cases.
You're going to like this next topic.
Thank you for watching. You can subscribe here to get the latest from the show, and be sure to check out more of the best clips from Undisputed, or go watch a few other segments from our other shows on FS1.